What's up, YouTube? This is Rated Rawr coming to you with a CGC unboxing. So this is like my first time making a vid. Not new to collecting, just new to the YouTube thing. But love the community. Big fans of all y'all out there kicking ass. So I was on vacation. These 3 boxes finally showed up, and super eager to get home and to crack them open, and I'm gonna share that with you right now. So right on, let's do this. Oh yeah, my boy Dime Bag, get your pool. Hell yeah, fuck yeah. So what up, community? Man, big fans of everyone out there. I'm gonna name off some stuff real quick. You guys: Games, Doom 143, Master X, Beauty Comics, Jim Comics, We Love Comics with Chris, Mercenaut, Bruce Leroy, Symphonic Elk, Rag 718, Batcave Comics, Long Box Love Affair, Archangel, Spidey Fan, Comic Crypto Stock, Reaper Tate, Alex the Comic Order, Long Street Comics and Crypto, Comic Sniper, and Strange Blade. You guys are all cats that I just been looking up to, watching your videos, enjoying it, seeing how the community rolls. It's freaking badass. So I kind of wanted to join and see what's going on. So here's my take, and here's some of my comics. What I did was had a couple boxes done with 9/8 pre-screen on them, and so let's see here. So let's be showing these off. First up, can you see that good? Image Comics 0, 9.8 white pages. This is one of the comics that was like a mailway, that you basically had to cut up 7 fucking comics to get this one badass fucking comic. So I really like it. One of my favorite situations with the Image. When they started in the 90s, that was my shit. It was badass. Todd McFarlane, Rob Liefeld, all those cats, man. So big fan of Image, and love this comic book. But 9/8, right on. Cool. So let's do some Amazing Spider-Man. This is 796, 9.8 white pages. I thought for sure this was the first appearance of the Red Goblin. This is a badass cover by Clayton Crane. Ends up that he's not even in the damn book, but nonetheless, that is a sick cover. I love this book. Super happy with the 9/8. Another Amazing Spider-Man, 798, 9.8 white pages. This is the first full appearance of the Red Goblin. Same thing, Clayton Crane, my fault. Yeah, badass. Cat can draw, man. Very cool artist. Awesome cover. Super happy. One of my new artists that I'm favoring right now is Del Otto. I think everybody is on that same boat. He's amazing. This is the 798, also first appearance of the Red Goblin. This is cover A. He did 3 covers, A, B, and C. And I got out 9/8 white pages. Here's cover B. This is the Virgin blue cover, 9.8. Awesome. And he did a cover C, which is, this is like a 1 in 1,000. I think 1,000 print run. That's what I meant. 9.8 also. So very happy with the turnout on those. So some of the books that I got doubles of and triples. So I'm just gonna be showing the singles of them. So many books, damn. So here's another Del Otto I got. This one's sweet. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 797. This is the convention edition by Del Otto. Just a sweet, sweet cover, man. 9.6, but maybe I'll send it back in and get it pressed. Maybe I'll get a 9.8. Alright, so another one is Weapon H, number 1. This is such a sick cover by Clayton Crane. It's the 181, Hulk 181 homage cover. Badass. Yeah, this thing is sweet. 9.8. So I actually had about 5 of those come in, 9.8s, so I'm very proud of that. Alright, so got a Totally Awesome Hulk number 22. This is the second printing, the blue title. First appearance of Weapon H. Pretty badass fucking comic. Hopefully they do something with him. I couldn't even imagine him in a movie, so that'd be so sick. Got about 5 of these, came back 9.8s, so very proud of that. I got so I went and I got the first printing. I had it signed by Greg Peck, but CGC wasn't there, and so when I submitted this, it came back with the green qualified label, which is totally fine with me. I actually like it better. The green totally kicks ass with the background of the actual comic, so doesn't bother me much, but it's really cool. Greg Peck signed it in gold, 9.8, white pages. It's a badass comic. Also another one of them, 9.8, but I got the blue label on this one. Super stoked on that. Like I said, if they did something with Weapon H, it would just be ridiculous. So yeah, badass. 9.8. Alright, it's Michael Turner time. This cat was such a sick artist. Beautiful. This is Hulk number 1. This is the first appearance of the Red Hulk. It's a 9.6 with white pages. This is the Los Angeles Wizard World, I believe it is, variant. Oh man, he kicked the shit out of this cover, man. This thing is so sick. I think this is one of the top Red Hulk covers. So yeah, badass. Glad to have that in my collection. Got another Red Hulk. This one's Hulk number 1. This is the Ed McGuinness. This is also the first appearance of the Red Hulk. I like this cover too, but a huge fan of Michael Turner, so badass. And in this box is got a Chew number 1, but this is the 4th print, so I don't know, I'm a fan of Chew. Really like the series. 9.8, really happy with that. Be one day I'll get the first series, see what's up. Our first printing meant, yeah. Happy with that. Cool. So back to some Spider-Man. Spider-Man number 13. I like this one. It has his black costume. It's a McFarlane cover. He did a bunch of these though. There's a silver, a gold, a platinum. There's a UPC. I mean, they got a bunch, but I really like the black costume on this one. Really cool mag. 9.8, white pages. Super happy with that. Cool. So we got a Amazing Spider-Man 798. I think this is the Alex Ross cover. First appearance of the Red Goblin. Huge print run, so I don't know what this is going to do, but I got the Virgin variant too. Came back in 9.8, so super happy with that. Really cool artwork though. I like Alex Ross. We got Amazing Spider-Man $7.99. I'm not really too sure about this one, but I just got it because the cover was just so badass. That is such a sick Red Goblin cover. Like, that's what yeah, that's the reason I bought it. 9.8, happy to have it. Alright, so got some Spawn. This is Spawn, the 25th anniversary director's cut #1. I don't think there's anything significant about it, but glad to have it. 9.8. So with that, I got the Spawn Gold 25th anniversary edition. That is a badass cover. Just the gold kicks ass, so fuck yeah. 9.8. Had a couple of these come back. 9.8, so very proud of that. Still sticking with Spawn. I got a Spawn 223. This is the Spawn of the Dead, Walking Dead #1 homage. This is a sweet cover. 9.8, white pages. Alright, so I got I'm a fan of The Walking Dead, and I'm a fan of Robert Kirkman, and so he put this out, Oblivion Song, and maybe something will happen with it in the future. Not really sure, but see what happens. This is the actual pink signature variant. Got it going on, and yeah, glad to have that in my collection. Okay, so I also have the regular version, the green signature. Same thing. Not sure what's going to happen with this book, but thought I'd have it in my collection. 9.8, can't go wrong. I'm gonna switch things up a little bit with got Rick and Morty. I like this cover. This is Pickle Rick. This is the X-Men 141 homage to it. I don't know, just a fan of Rick and Morty, and can't go wrong with Pickle Rick, man. 9.8, damn straight. I got a Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur, #28. This is the first appearance of Omnipotensis. Really low print run. Came back in 9.6. What can you do? Maybe get it pressed. I don't know. But I'm still happy with it. It's badass. I like the cover. It's pretty interesting. But right on. And this book is the reason why I got back into collecting. First of all, Spawn's like one of my favorite characters of them all. This is that silver foil thank you issue. It came out. It's like 1 per store. Super happy to have this. It's the homage to Spider-Man 300. 9.8 with white pages. That thing is just so sweet. I hope you guys can get that. That's a badass comic book, so very glad to have that in my collection. 9.8. Yep. Cool. So badass. I got this Amazing Spider-Man 798. This is the second printing. First appearance of the Red Goblin. I really like this cover. It's badass. So got 5 of those back, 9.8. Super happy with that. Yep. So I got this other variant, 798. This is the Texas Children's Hospital variant by Greg Land. This is the red version, 9.8. Really like Greg Land stuff. But not just that one, I got the sketch cover also. And I had 2 sets of those come back, 9.8, so pumped about that. Badass. So now we're into the bigger books, is what we'd call them. For me, at least. People like Reaper Tate and you cats are out there. Alex, the Comic Hoarder, you guys blow me away by far. But so stoked to watch you guys show us those comics. Amazing stuff. But here's kind of my big books. Okay, well, not necessarily this one, but this is ROM number 1. I don't know, it's the first appearance of ROM. I heard there's a movie coming out. It's kind of cool. Hopefully, I don't even know what to expect. This thing's older than me though, 1979. So, right on. Good shit to add to my collection. 9.8 white pages. Alright, here's another one. This is Avenging Spider-Man number 9. I just love that cover. It's such a sweet cover. It's the first Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel. It's 9.6 white pages. What can you do? No, sometimes you can't hit the 9.8s, but very, very happy to have this in my collection nonetheless. Such a cool cover. This is a pretty cool one. This is NYX number 3. This is the first appearance of X-23, Laura Kinney. Love that cover. Came back in 9.4. I'm really happy with that, especially for the price that I paid. So very, very happy to have it. Alright, well, we had Laura Kinney, and so this is her sister, Gabby. Let's see how that comes out. Try to stop the glare. Alright, cool. So yeah, all new Wolverine number 2. This is the first appearance of Gabby. Honey Badger, 9.8 white pages. Love this book. In fact, I got 2 of them. Really happy about that. Stoked, as Doom would say. Badass. Alright, so I got a Deadpool number 1. I like this cover. I think this is volume 2, but it's their second series, something like that. But it's a 9.8 number 1. Really like Deadpool. You know what's up with that. Ever since the movie came out, everyone now knows Deadpool. So super happy to add this one to the collection. Alright, so this is like a minor grail to me, just because I'm a 90s kid. When I was, I'm an 80s kid, but the 90s were my comics when it started. And this book was one of the main ones out that I could never get my hands on. And found this one on eBay. Some dude was selling off his collection. He had this one and a Gambit first appearance, X-Men 266. That one's getting graded right now. But this one came back 9.8 white pages, first appearance of Cable. This is the New Mutants 87. That is such a badass book. Super happy to have that in the PC, so woo. Badass. Alright, let's keep it going. I got the Amazing Spider-Man 361. This is the first full appearance of Carnage. We got that Venom movie coming out. You know Carnage is going to be right there too, so can't wait to see it. Very interested. This is the newsstand version. Loving that. 9.8 white pages, can't go wrong. Sweet cover. Alright, so this is a definite grail for me. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 129. Came back in 8.5. Damn, that's such a sick cover. First appearance of Punisher. That is such a sweet cover, so I'm so happy to have an 8.5. This is one of those dream books that, for me at least, the one Hulk 181, which I still haven't gotten, but working for it, and eventually. So yeah, this is one of my grails. Very, very happy to have this in my collection, so woohoo. Badass. Alright, so this book's crazy. You might know this book as the Nabisco Wolverine. This is the Nabisco variant cover. Bill Sienkiewicz or something like that. Really cool cover, man. So check this out. I got this on eBay, and it was signed. And I just still I don't know. Can you see the signature? I don't know who the heck signed it, but if anyone knows, let me know what's up. Anyways, I submitted it, and this book was in great condition. Came back at 9.6, qualified grade because of the signature, but super glad to have this one, man. Like, very, very, very hard to find, and for the price I got, it was a steal. So very happy. Alright, so next book is just a personal, I just fell in love with this cover the first time I saw it, and it was Doom 143 who showed this off. This is by Scott Clark, the cover. This is the Batman Incorporated variant cover. I got this in a 9.8, and as soon as I saw the cover, I fell in love with it. Look at how badass that is. Super sick. And not just one. Not just one, but I got two of these bad boys, 9.8s. And these, as far as the census of CGC shows, these are the only two 9.8s in the census. So I am super thrilled to have these in the collection. Like Doom would say, these are fucking ghost. And I'm fucking stoked to have these in the collection, so badass. Alright, so absolutely love this cover. I'm a huge fan of Jock. What's a haul without a detective fucking comics? 880. Got this bad boy at 9.6 with white pages. Fuck, that's a dope cover. As Doom would say, it's iconic. This is the new modern iconic cover. Fuck, that thing is rad. But not only do I have one, but came back with 3 of them. 3 9.6s, no 9.8s, but very, very happy to have these in the collection. Pretty sick. And last but not least, last one for this one. It's Captain Marvel number 14. This is the first appearance of Kamala Khan. Pretty badass comic. This thing is pretty damn hot now, with the Captain Marvel movie coming out. Not sure what's going on with the Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel type shit, but either way, that's a badass cover. So right on. Super happy to have that at a 9.6. Right on. You know what? I got 2 other books, and then that will probably be it, because these came back. These are my signature series that came in. I had 2 books. Let me see. So I was at the I got these on eBay, or this one on eBay, and so happy to get this because I think there's only a 600 in the print run. And this is the Amazing Spider-Man number 797. This is the Mayhew variant cover. See if you can see that. That's such a sweet cover. And yeah, so it's the homage to Amazing Spider-Man 238. Badass cover. Went to the Comic-Con and had Mayhew sign it in gold. Can you see that in there? Yeah, badass. And got my yellow label. So very, very happy to have that. Sweet. And last but not least, this is a personal grail. You've seen it once, you've seen it twice, 3 times was the charm, but this is the one that knocks it out of the park for me. This is the Detective Comics 880, signed by Snyder, 9.8 white pages. And yeah, that's one of my grails. I love this comic book. So happy to have it come back. I had a 9.8, and then they told me I had to crack it open at the table to get it signed, and then they were gonna resubmit it to get it regraded, and I was freaking out. And so I heard some stories, war stories, about how they happened to come back with 9.8s, come back 9.6s, and that yeah, I was frightened. So either way, it was so badass that I got it back at 9.8. Very, very happy. You guys, the comic community, amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. Really enjoy watching your videos. I really want to be a part of it. I love this stuff. Very, very, very cool. So want to say thank you. Sub me up, see what's going on, tell your friends, help it out, and I'll see you soon. Later. Handle it.